studying. I went out to make some commitments. I don't know how to say.
To make some commitments, maybe to do some errands,
Some?
or to go to some meetings, do some errands. So if you're like going shopping and you're picking things
Yes.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that would be doing some errands. Okay, cool. All right, well, I think that's everybody. Let's get started on today's class. And who should we start with? Let's start with Raul. Can you read the title and the next lines?
Okay, today we will learn anger idioms, have discussions about anger, and read about how to control it. And we will also read comics and practice role plays.
Okay, good. Can you repeat anger
Anger.
and idioms?
Idioms.
Nice. And the other thing was discussions. Can you repeat discussions?
Discussions.
Perfect. Okay. And let's go to the next page. Maybe. Hold on one second. Go. And let's have Raul. Can you ask Michael the first question?
Michael, what causes anger? Other than bad Wi-Fi.
This is one of the main reasons. But in general, internet issues, I think that is one of the most difficult ways to cause anger.
Okay, so one of the most common ways to cause anger.
To cause anger, yeah. And another common reason for me is some problems with my children when they start when they start fighting, and yes, no, these are maybe the most typical reasons.
Okay.
To be angry.
Maybe the most common reasons to be angry. Yeah. Okay. So your anger, internet issues. Yeah, internet issues are frustrating. Michael, can you ask Leonardo the next question?
What are some different ways people respond to anger?
It depends about the cause, and but in general, I think people laughing or yell.
Okay, people in general laugh or yell.
Or yell, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think it's the most common way. The most common way used by people.
Okay. Most common way used by people, maybe the most common thing people do.
Okay.
People do. Might sound a bit better. Okay, so you generally laugh or yell. All right, I think that's good. Sergey, welcome to class. How's it going, Sergey?
Hi, Joshua.
Hey, good to have you. How's it going?
Everything is cool.
Nice, that's good to hear. Okay. All right, and Leonardo, can you ask Jose the next question?
Yes, of course. What do you often do when you get angry?
When I get angry, I usually go to when I usually go to do exercise or something that, because doing that I feel more relaxed.
Okay. Can you repeat relaxed?
Relaxed, relaxed.
What kind of exercise do you like to do?
Uh, Running.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I like to go for runs too. Okay. And any questions here? All right. And let's have Heidi. Can you read through the words?
Iron, despite, revile, grudge, fight, justify, compromise, irate, instigate,
Nice. Maybe despise one more time.
despise, despise.
Good. Okay. Does anybody have any questions here?
What is the difference between irate and irate?
So ire is like anger, and irate is like angry. Does that make sense? So one's
Anger
noun,
and
one's
angry.
adjective. Yeah.
How is it different? Anger and angry.
So you could say anger is a thing, and angry is an adjective. So you're like, he's an angry person.
Ah, I see.
So you're talking about a
Okay.
noun and an adjective.
Okay, I got it.
Ire is anger and angry. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions?
Yes, this despise.
Okay. And who knows despise?
Hatred.
Yeah.
Sorry?
It's like to hate.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Heidi, can you make a sentence with grudge? Heidi?
Okay, I'm sorry. Grudge. Okay.
Mhm.
Don't grudge his success.
You could
No.
say like don't grudge. It's a little bit awkward, but don't grudge him his success. And that could work. You could also say don't begrudge his success. Generally it's used like a noun instead of a verb. So like I have a grudge. Don't hold grudges. But it works there too. Is there a way that you could use it as a noun, Heidi?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could use it in a sentence as a noun?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Grudge, no. I have a grudge.
Mm-hmm.
I had a grudge when he succeeded his father's company.
Okay. I mean, be like I was jealous. I had a grudge. I mean, generally against him because he stole my girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. So something like that. Like you hold grudges against people when they do things that hurt you in some way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. And I think we're good. Maybe Gregors, can you make a sentence with irate?
Irate. I was it's adjective.
Hmm.
Yes, I was irate when I noticed that my new TV set stopped working.
Okay, I was irate when I noticed that my new TV set stopped working. Okay, really well done. Okay, good. And let's have Gina. Can you try the first sentence here?
I hate to argue with my sister because she always holds mm, uh, grudges forever.
Yeah. And how did you change this at all? You could actually, because you could say to argue. How would you put it into the gerund?
Arguing.
Good. Perfect. That would be solid. Sorry, I've been sneezing a lot. I have to keep muting my microphone. All right. And Ken, what about the next one?
John is irate when he finds out that his uncle crashed his car.
Okay, so really close to perfect. You got irate and crashed. We need to change to be.
John was,
Not was.
not was. John is, he is bebop after that.
When he finds out.
When he finds out bebop is,
When he finds out, has it happened?
had been irate.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So, all right,
Found
let's look
was
at the
irate.
timeline. So let's have this is the car crash. So the uncle crashed the car. This is John now. And when the news of the car hits him, this will be John.
Had been irate.
News arise. So this is the present tense, and this is the event. So John is still ignorant, but when will he not be ignorant?
Event. He does will be irate.
Yeah, he will be irate. So
But
again,
is will be irate doesn't make sense to me. John
oh,
is will be irate. Yeah.
oh man, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
no,
didn't
no
see
problem.
his. Yeah, that's my fault though. Sorry to, yeah. Sorry again.
Okay.
Good job. Sergey, can you try the next one?
She is trying to justify her actions, but she definitely shouldn't have cheated on the exam.
Well done. And Raul, what about the next one?
We have tried. We have tried in the past perfect. Present perfect. Sorry.
We would make it continuous.
Yes.
Too.
Yes. Have been trying to reach. One moment. Groot? No, no.
Mm-mm.
A compromise for the
Compromise. Can you repeat
compromise
compromise? Yeah.
compromise for the past 2 hours.
Good. Can you read the whole thing?
Yes, we have been trying to reach a compromise for the past 2 hours. Let's just agree to disagree.
Good. Michael, what about the last one?
To try to. Are you trying to instigate a fight? I know you don't
Nice.
like me. I know
Keep
you
going,
don't
sir.
like me, but you don't have to call me names. I don't understand the meaning of the second, or the last part.
Okay.
To,
What's
what's the meaning of to call me names?
Does anybody know what it means to call somebody names?
Is it something bad?
Yeah, so if you call somebody names, you're kind of making fun of them. So yeah, calling somebody names is like you're maybe swearing at somebody, but you're also saying things about, themselves. So you can call somebody fat or skinny or stupid would be calling somebody names. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions on this page? We could try this. And Leonardo, can you read the title and just try to start a story?
Yes, tell a story about someone who got angry. Once upon a time, I have to continue.
Yeah, if you could.
Uh, um, Tom went to the supermarket and bought some eggs. When he went out to the shop, to the shop, it's okay. A bike crashed to him, maybe, and he broke his eggs.
Okay, good. So once upon a time, Tom went to the supermarket and bought some eggs. When he went out to the shop, we need to change this a little bit. Is there another way that you could say this?
I don't know.
So maybe try to use the verb to leave.
Okay. When he left.
Uh-huh. And how would you make the whole thing?
So when he left to when he left the shop.
Yeah. Left the shop. You could say something like when he went out of the shop, but it sounds pretty awkward. When he went out of the instead of saying out to the shop. So if you're going to the shop, you're entering it. So that would be just a little bit different. A bike crashed. We need to change this preposition a little bit. Does anybody know how we could change this preposition? So it's similar, we just need to add something to the beginning.
Into.
Yeah, crashed into him. And he broke his eggs. Alright, solid. And Jose, how would you continue this story?
After a little time, the people who crash into him was joking about his leg.
About his leg?
Yes, about his injured leg.
Okay. Before we move on, people?
The person, sorry.
No worries. Person who crashed into him wasn't joking about his
No,
injured leg.
was.
Okay. About Tom's injured leg?
About sorry, Joshua?
Okay. Whose injured leg are we talking about? Whose injured leg?
His leg is injured.
But whose? Is it the main character? Is it Tom, or is it the biker's leg?
The bikers.
Okay, so he was joking about his injured leg.
The biker crash into the other person. Then he was making a joke.
Okay. All right. Maybe another sentence.
Sorry. He was thinking a little bit that he realized that he 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 studied at the same school when they were young.
Okay. That who studied at the same school?
They.
They studied at the same school. He was thinking a little bit. I mean, he was thinking a little bit that he realized is a little bit awkward.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could say like he thought
Yes.
for
Okay.
a moment.
He thought, yes. He thought for a moment.
And
when he realized
that they
studied at the same school when they were young.
Past perfect?
They had.
They'd studied at the same school when they were young.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, good. I think that's good. Thought for a moment and he realized that they'd say. And Heidi, how would you continue this story about somebody getting angry?
You are Susie, aren't you? Tom said.
You're Susie?
Yeah. Tom said. Tom asked. She laughed a lot. Yeah, I remember it. I remember you. What are you doing here? Susie laughed more.
Okay. Good. What are you doing here, Susie laughed? Susie, you could even say maybe Susie laughed. And that'd be good. Okay. Doesn't sound like a very angry story so far. Gregor, how'd you continue?
Okay. I decided.
There's no I in the story.
Okay.
So we have Tom and Susie so far. And it seems to be like a third-person narration.
Okay, I get. Wait a second, because I don't understand too much. Thomas, she
So
laughed. Who is asking somebody? She laughed a lot. Yeah, I remember you, what you're doing. Susie laughed. So
maybe
yeah. So Susie said,
yeah. So we've got Susie, who's the biker probably, and Tom,
yeah, I get.
who went to
So yeah, Susie said that. Susie said, I want to ride the bike. Ride on the bike. Sorry, ride on the bike.
Oh, just ride a bike.
Ride a bike. Because that is a part of my exercises.
Okay. I want to ride a bike because that's part of my exercises.
Because it is my daily routine.
Yeah. It's just like it's an awkward sentence. It's not wrong. I want to ride a bike because it's part of my daily routine. Okay. Okay. Anything else? I want to ride a bike. I think just because she was already on her bike, if you say I want to ride my bike, you're talking about something in the future tense.
Okay,
Maybe
I was riding a bike.
Or I was riding my bike?
Yeah, I was riding because it's a part of my daily routine. And later, I accidentally.
Something? What accidentally?
Yeah, maybe that was the accident. He probably didn't want to do it. She probably didn't want to do it. I accidentally.
I hit you accidentally?
And I accidentally. How to say when you hit you? Okay, I accidentally hit you.
Yeah, I hit you accidentally, or I accidentally hit you.
Yeah.
Okay. And that would be good. I don't know, Ken. How would you continue the story? Get some anger in here.
So, director said I should angry now. So, why are you laughing? Because I got injured. I feel pain. What did you have you done to me?
Good. Who is saying this, by the way? Let's get some.
Maybe Tom. Tom
Yeah.
said so. Yeah.
Yikes. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Sergey, how would you continue this? Maybe continuing in the anger vein?
Oh, sorry, I didn't follow the story.
No worries.
So maybe we should finish and get to a next.
That sounds good. We could definitely do that. Does anybody have any questions here? Right. We could try that. Let's have Sergey, can you read through the idioms?
To be up in arms, get off my back, the last straw, to have a bone to pick.
Good. And do you know any of these?
Maybe just one, get off my back.
All right. What's get off my back mean?
I guess it means don't stand behind me. No?
Not quite.
Okay, it was just a guess. I don't know.
That's okay. That's okay. So who knows get off my back? Anybody?
I think I know what that it means. Get off my back. It means just go away. Don't bother me. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's like don't bother me, especially if somebody is pressuring you to do something. You can say, get off my back. So stop bothering me. Stop pressuring me about whatever it is you're pressuring somebody about. Does that make sense, Sergey?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay. Do you think you could use it in a sentence? Or in maybe a couple sentences?
Yeah, sure. Okay, when my co-workers are asking to help them at 8 a.m. on Monday, I'm always trying to stop myself to yelling at them so that they get off my back.
I'm always trying to stop myself to yelling at them.
So that they get off my back.
Okay. This sounds like a general action.
Okay, ask.
My coworkers asking me to help them. Because you're saying I'm always.
Yes.
And then,
Right.
again, I always
Try
to stop myself.
to stop myself.
Different preposition here.
From maybe
Yeah.
from.
Stop myself from yelling at them. So you're trying to stop yourself from yelling at them to get off your back might work.
Or maybe we can just quote "get off my back" and that's it.
Yeah. I always try to stop myself from yelling at them. I think 2 would be great to get off my back.
Yeah. But
Okay, can you read that whole sentence one more time?
when my coworkers ask to help them at 8 a.m. on Monday, I always try to stop myself from yelling at them to get off my back.
Good. We need a object.
Ask me to help them.
And can you also repeat yelling?
Yelling?
Perfect. Okay, good. Raul, do you know any of the other idioms?
The last straw is the last straw of patience, for example.
Uh-huh. The last straw of patience. Yeah, you could say that.
When a situation is arriving to the limit, for example.
Huh?
It's arriving to the limit.
Okay. And how would you use it in a sentence?
Yes. This problem is arriving so far, and this is my last straw of patience.
Okay, so this problem is
is arriving, is going so far, yes.
Yeah, is going maybe too far.
Too far, yes.
This is my last straw of patience. So if let's do like a if-then sentence after. Just to explain it. So this problem is going too far and this is my last straw of patience. Make another sentence that deals with that, Raul. So if you...
Another sentence related of the before or other name?
Yeah, so related to the problem.
To
so
the
you're
problem,
saying
yes.
this problem is going too far and this is my last straw of patience. And if you...
You fix the situation.
Maybe if you don't fix the situation?
If you don't fix the situation. mm, this that can be my last straw of patience. No?
Maybe if you don't fix the situation, I'll be very angry with you. Just
Okay.
to clarify what we're talking about when we're saying last straw. So this problem is going too far, and this is my last straw patient. So if you don't fix the situation, I'll be very angry with you.
Okay.
Again, so when the last straw breaks, generally we have anger, or some sort of punishment. But nice, that was a good job. You did a good job, Raul.
Thank you.
Michael, do you know any of the remaining two?
No, I do not know the first one or the last one.
Okay. Can you make a guess on one of them?
Maybe the last one is when something bad happened and you are angry with somebody.
Yeah.
If, mm,
Okay, I think you're really close on that, actually.
yes.
So
But
this
it's
comes. Go ahead.
but it's a way to explain when you are very angry, or it's
Not quite. It's a little bit different. So when you have a bone to pick with somebody, it's like something has irritated you or hurt you. You want to talk about it with somebody. So it comes from when people, chewed on bones, really, and they got a piece of bone stuck in their teeth. It hurt. It was irritating. And they had to pick it out. Um, so when somebody irritates you, you have to pick the bone with them. So if someone irritates you or makes you angry, you might have to pick a bone with them to make the issue better. Or maybe not, but to try. Does that make sense, Michael?
more or less. I need to some example. I was can I say to my son, for instance,
Yes.
please don't ask me to use the tablet 1 hour more.
For another hour.
Yes, for another hour. Or I will have to pick. No, I will have a bone to pick with you. Or
Yeah, you could say that.
yes.
Generally, we don't threaten to have a bone to pick with somebody, so it works in this sense, but usually it's something that happened in the past. So if you see somebody, be like, son, I've got a bone to pick with you. I thought I told you to use the tablet or stop using the tablet and go clean up the lawn, and I see you still on the tablet and the lawn's still dirty. So you got a bone to pick with somebody after something's happened, rather than in the future. But this is really good. It was a good sentence. Nicely done. Don't want to confuse you. Okay. And Leonardo, do you have any ideas on the last one?
I think it's related to army. I don't know. To be in arms. Arms? I don't know. Oh, no, I have no idea.
Okay. Does anybody have any ideas? To be up in
Uh,
arms?
yes, to be very angry.
Huh?
For
And
example, for example, The students are up in arms about the standard of teaching and the colleague.
The students are up in arms.
About the standard of teaching at the college.
Yeah. Good. That would be really good. So to be very angry, and students can be up in arms about the standard of teaching. And so to be up in arms comes from, actually, arms would be weapons. And so if you're up in arms, you are wearing weapons, you're ready to fight with somebody or something. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, that's a good explanation, Jose. Leonardo, do you think you could use that in a sentence?
Yes, now I understand. Yes. So okay, people are up in arms when have to pay taxes. When they have to pay taxes.
Yeah. When they have to pay taxes. So people are up in arms when they have to pay taxes. Yeah, I mean, I think that's good. That's a good sentence. Good. Does anybody have any questions here? All right, let's go on. Let's see what else we have. Okay, let's look at this. Let's have Leonardo. Can you ask Jose the first question?
Yes. So is getting angry ever an effective way to deal with problems?
I disagree. I think it's getting
So this isn't really a disagree thing. You can't really disagree just because it's an open question. Sorry, just to explain before you go on. So
yes.
This is saying
I think it's not an effective way to deal with problems.
Okay. And you're making think negative.
Because if you feel nervous,
I think it's not. How would you make think negative?
I
need to make think
negative. I don't think.
Huh.
Yes, I don't think it is a good way to deal with problems because when you feel nervous or you feel, I think you couldn't deal with problems in the proper way. I think you are going to make mistakes.
Okay. When you feel nervous, being angry doesn't make you feel nervous generally. When you feel angry?
When you feel angry, yes.
I think you couldn't?
When you feel angry, I think you couldn't deal, yes.
Is think positive or negative here?
I don't think. Oh, sorry. Yeah. The same mistake.
I don't think you can deal with problems.
Deal with problems in the proper way.
I think you're going to make mistakes. Okay, yes. I think that's good. So getting angry is not effective. Does anybody disagree? Does anybody disagree? Does anybody think that anger is effective?
I agree, but most of the time it's true. But sometimes, if you don't show that you are angry, people don't realize that something bad is happened.
Yeah. Okay, can you give me an example or explain?
No, most of the time I'm thinking about my children.
Okay.
So if you don't show that you are angry and you don't feel good with something that they did, they can think that, all it's okay, then
Uh-huh. Yeah, they might think it's okay.
okay.
Yeah, perfect. Really well done. Okay, good. And all right. Yeah. And maybe Jose, can you ask Heidi the
Heidi,
second question?
Heidi, what makes you angrier, sports or politicians, or
So can you think of something
ah,
else that might make people
ah,
angry?
what makes you angry, sports or politicians or mm, 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 or pollution, for example? Why?
Or pollution?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to choose from these three examples.
Well, I guess you could choose one of the three and then say what makes you the angriest out of
No,
like.
no, I don't feel any anger about sport or politicians and pollution.
Okay, I don't feel any anger about sports or politicians or pollution. What does make you angry?
Kind of personality, know the person who tried to invade my privacy or tried to who tried person.
So a nosy person,
Mm.
probably. Or nosy people who try. I think people who try, just because it's a general thing, you're not talking about one specific person, unless like you can say like there is one nosy person who tries to,
Okay.
you know.
Who tried to invade my privacy or to get to know my privacy too much, or sometimes they try to press their opinion.
Okay. Okay. Nice. I think that's good. A good answer. And Heidi, can you ask Gregors the next question?
Do you think men and women show their anger differently? Why or why not?
I think that men and women expressing their anger in a very similar way. Yeah. Should I add next sentence? Or? Why or why not? It depends more from the personality of the particular person than than their gender. Okay, that's all.
Oh, sorry. Anyways, Ken or Gregors, that was really well done. Good grammar. Nice pronunciation. I was muted when I said that, but you did a good job there. Ken, can you read the title and the next part?
Okay. How to keep angry at bay.
Anger.
Anger at bay. Cognitive restructuring.
Cognitive. Restructuring.
Cognitive restructuring. Restructuring.
Restructuring.
Restructuring. And simply put, this means changing the way you think. Angry people tend to curse, swear, or speak in highly colorful terms that reflect their inner thoughts. When you are angry, your thinking can get very exaggerated and overly dramatic. Try depressing these thoughts that more rational ones. For instance, instead of telling yourself, "Oh, it's awful, it's terrible, everything's ruined," tell yourself, "It's frustrating and it's understandable that I'm upset about it, but it's not the end of the world, and getting angry is not going to fix it anyhow."
Good. Overly dramatic.
Very dramatic.
Good. Okay. All right. We can't actually continue this. Does anybody have any quick questions before we finish up? All right. Well, thanks for coming in. And